Hi, here's a look at the eMini S&P for December 16th, 2009. We had the FOMC announcement today. We had suggested yesterday that the 1103 area would likely act as support, or potentially. Our next level down was 1101 to 1100 in this area here. So you can see that overnight it hit there, and then in the regular trading hours also hit there. So that support acted quite nicely. By the way, these are all market profiles. This has occurred what happened today in the regular trading hours. This is what occurred yesterday in the regular trading hours. And this one in the red rectangle here is what occurred in the overnight session. And you can see here obviously that the market opened in here and then shot up pretty nicely in the overnight session up towards the areas of resistance around 1109 and then 1113. It got up to 1112 overnight and reached close to that before the news was released, and actually fairly close to it once the news was released. But the fact that, of course, our volume was very light here, and the market did sell off a little bit after the news, but certainly did not change our longer-term conviction that the market is still in an up auction. So we're still primarily trading from the long side here as a preference. Here's the profiles just from the day sessions only. And you can see that each one of these days also includes the volume profile here. So we have been coming up since middle of last week, and after the news today, I think what we really need to take a look at to give us a better indication of the next several days is really what happens tomorrow, because oftentimes it's a bit of a delayed reaction in these FOMC news days, and even though the market is still looking like it probably wants to continue higher, I'm really not going to be convinced of that in a strong way until it can hold above, at least stay above the 1111 area and hopefully around the 1115 area. If it stays above 03, it's still in the up mode, but not as strong. Once it gets down below 3, then it could obviously come down quite a bit more. Now, as far as our trades were concerned today, we had an attempt to get long early as the market moved higher. We ended up by exiting that trade here after 10 minutes for about a break even. We did have a nice short shortly after the market did its gyration after the news, and this was one of those trades that are purely systematic traders who have been with us a very short time would have had a break even on that. Our traders have been with us a little bit longer and would know how to adjust their stops in a little bit more of an advanced fashion, would have had a very successful trade in here. As you can see, it continued to sell off quite nicely as it moved some 4.5 points in our favor. So that was really all the trades that we had today. The market is still very, very light on the volume, and which is a surprise. I think this is the lightest FOMC day in a long, long time, and so maybe the folks in Wall Street really have taken a very early Christmas vacation here. So because obviously the market is trading like a holiday market, and you can see the market did come down and hit 3 right there as it made the low here today, and then a bit of a bounce. But that's obviously not etched in stone either. Watch that 3 area support. If it doesn't hold, we could have another leg down. So really, that's it for today. Any other comments or questions, just please get a hold of us at info@eMiniDayTrader.com. We'd love to hear your comments and questions, so looking forward to hearing from you. So that's really it for today, and we'll see you again tomorrow.